Welcome back to another edition of History in Your Own Backyard. I'm Satoli. Today we're at the Christ Church, United Church of Christ in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. Stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it.
My name is Bonnie Hitch. I've been a member of this congregation for 65 years.
Okay, hi, my name is Lois Basham. I've been a member of the church for over 50 years.
My name is Floyd Bub Basham. Everybody knows me as Bub. Nobody knows me as Floyd. But anyway, I started in this church many years ago, and then I left it. My family went to the Baptist church, and then we left there, and I went to the Presbyterian church, and then I came back to where I belonged in this church.
My parents came to this church because they were part of a evangelical and reformed church in Newport. And this church was founded in 1906.
This is my church. I love it. I love the people that go to my church.
This is a wonderful place. I love everybody in this church, and it's really something.
This building was built in 27, I believe, and it's beautiful. You could see all of the stained glass windows and the exposed beams and beautiful light fixtures. And this church has always been known for its beauty.
My mom was a Sunday school teacher many long years ago. So of course she would drag me to church every Sunday, and I'm thankful that she did. She developed a program called the Cradle Roll Program. When a baby was born, they were presented with a certificate. Of course, I still have my certificate. And that was something very special. They don't do it anymore. I'm hoping that we can revise and continue that now.
My family were the Stegner family. And when you come in the sanctuary, on the left-hand side, you will see two windows there. One from my grandpa, George Stegner, and the other from the Aschenbach family. They're all relatives of mine, and I'm so proud that their names are in this church.
And friends of mine, a couple of friends of mine, have actually asked to be married here when they were not even members of the congregation because of the beauty of the church.
My mom served on many committees. I serve on many committees. I've met so many lifelong friends, working together, promoting different ideas. I'm a choir member. I've been in the choir for goodness sakes, a long, long time.
I think my grandpa was one of the builders of the church, one of the main people of the church.
I have many memories of Sunday school here, and I was confirmed and married here.
We have a lunch and learn program where we have a guest speaker come once a month. It's educational, plus it's sociable. We have a wonderful lunch. We have a women's guild. We're not as active as we used to be, but we're going to get that up and going again. A women's guild. Once a month we get together, go to different places, usually go out to eat. That's our main course.
I love this church. I really do. I have a lot of friends in this church. The Whitty family, Bob and Nancy are so close to us. We eat lunch with them every Sunday, and they're really a high class people. They're really something.
My daughter had the last wedding that was performed here before the remodeling of the chancel.
And then, of course, we also have the missions. We take care of another church in Cincinnati. They count on us for backpacks for their children. We care for the people that are homeless. We take care of the people here at church. They spend the night here. We fix meals for them. We're very dedicated to the program. It's called Family Promise.
And the Stegner family, George, the last George, donated the piano, which we have in here.
I always tell my friends, it's the beautiful church across the street from the post office.
The piano is a Steinway. It was purchased by one of the families in the church and given as a gift. It's a gorgeous instrument.
My husband and I, we were married here many long years ago. We said our vows here again 50 years later. And we're now heading towards 65 years. Maybe we'll renew our vows again. That would be fun.
And Lois and I have been married 62 years. We were married right in this sanctuary. And of course, her mom and dad were I was very close to them too. It's just a wonderful place.
The beautiful stained glass window that can be seen from the street. And often people will say, oh, I know, you go to the church that has the big, beautiful window. And it's kept lit at night, and it really is a nice presence here on the main street of Fort Thomas.
But we sit in a pew right opposite one of our relatives' stained glass windows. I mean, that's where we sit on Sunday, if I'm not in the choir loft, but I'm in the choir loft. So that's the story of these stained glass windows. They're beautiful at nighttime when they're all lit. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're so beautiful.
I have been coming to this church for 65 years. I was not baptized here, but I was confirmed here when I was about 12. But I've been coming here since I was 5. I was secretary of the congregation from 87 until 92. And so I saw a lot of things happen. And this church has always been very loving and open. And one time a couple who was on their way, I can't remember where they lived, but they had decided to go away for a few days and get married. And so they saw our beautiful sanctuary from the outside, came in. I was working that day, and told the minister they would like to get married. And we have a beautiful small chapel in the back. And they decided that they would come back, that was in the morning, that they would come back in the afternoon and be married here. And the pastor agreed to do that. So we both cleaned ourselves up a little bit and went back to the chapel, and I became the witness and he performed the ceremony, and I think I may have even played the organ. But that's a fun memory. And the couple bid us goodbye and went on tour. So that was nice.
And I don't have much more to say other than that it's my home now, and I'll be buried out here. I'm 90 years old now, and I really love this place. That's all I have to say.
Thanks for watching another edition of History in Your Own Backyard. Today we were in Fort Thomas, Kentucky at the United Church of Christ. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember, travel slowly and stop often. See you next time. Bye.